recording for technical guidance for anybody want to migrate from Classic to Lightning. And this is a technical side of the showing that how we could do that. It, first and foremost, there are two strategy to migrate. Let me go to Classic, switch to Classic. So we start from there. So as you know, this is a Classic. You can migrate your whole Salesforce instance from Classic to Lightning. So everything going to migrate. In that case, it's quite complicated process. We was talking about well, if we migrate whole instance, then obviously you have to run through all the checks, Lightning checks, which is available in the setup area. But again, that would be overwhelming process to do that, everything to be migrated. Because there could be complexity, there could be number of components that to be migrated, and it could go wrong anywhere. So we would, well, another strategy, another way to do that is just you migrate one app by one app, one area by one area in a Salesforce over the time, so that you could really migrate one of your business area, one of the business team, and then take on second business team, and then third, like that. So it won't overwhelm. It would be more control way to migrate. So the way we're doing right now, we're gonna show you is that just you will migrate one app by one app. Okay, so what is an app? In a Salesforce, basically app is collection of your tab, like for example, the account tab, contact tab, home tab. Then you combine together those tabs, and you have a create one app, and then obviously you can give access to the app, to the profiles, who can access this app. So whoever got get access. Obviously, in Classic, you have a little control over how you make visible to the app. You don't have granularity as you do in Lightning, like you can app based on make visible app based on the record type and based on the other criteria, like app, record type, and profile. In a Classic is limited possibility, but I just thought to highlight that. We will show you once we get to that stage. Okay, so we were talking about migrating one app. Okay, so what I was just said, that app is made of the um, a number of the tabs, and then home tab. You can in a Classic switch the app from your top right hand side corner. You can see I have a drop down list for that. You can see sales, service, marketing, and all other apps. So if I need to switch to service app, I just select the service app, and I'm in the service app basically, and it will show you all the tab related to service app. If I go to sales app, you will see all the tab related to the sales app. You can see one of the main app, one of the main page, one of the main tab is opportunity records. That's in the sales. But then you don't see, if you go to the service app, you will not probably see the opportunity, because it's related to sales basically. So it's just you're just combining the relevant tab to that particular app. Now this is how its class looks like in a Classic. If you switch to Lightning, well, in here is switch other way around. You have a top left hand side corner, you got app launcher with the 9 dot on that, and here you can toggle the app. The good thing in Lightning, you can search the app if you don't see, or you can click view all. It will show you all the app. Obviously these are the tab available as well. You can select the tab if you have access to. But if I want to switch to I'm on the sales tab at the moment. If I want to switch to service app, all I do is select the service app, and you can see I'm now going to the service app basically. So it's nothing complicated over here. So now going back to the what we want to do is that we want to migrate one single app to the classic, to Lightning. Okay, in order to do that, let me switch to classic. In order to do that, you would require to create a obviously Lightning app, as because we are migrating classic to Lightning. But the important point is that you don't really convert classic the component that is in on your app. You're not converting count component, but what you do, for example, if your service app has got the home, charter, account, contact, case, solution, report, and dashboard tab, what will you do? You just create a service app for a Lightning and then include the same tab, right? Here we are. So you have a migrate, but that doesn't mean you are converting existing classic tab to the Lightning tab, because to do that it again could be complicated process, because we want to make sure that we don't want to do that. And the reason why is that there are a lot of options available when you want to create a lightning tab or Lightning. You have different type of tab you can create, like record page, home page, and there are various options available, which is you're gonna miss out if you just convert. So basically that means it convert to default. So we would like to do that by creating the app and then taking all of the tab, creating these are the tab available. We creating the lightning pages for that, and then including that app. That would, in essence, will migrate you to from classic Salesforce Classic to the Salesforce Lightning for that particular app. Okay, so let's start doing that. Okay, I'm gonna switch to Lightning and then I'm going to go to setup area. In order for you to create Lightning app, you have to have Salesforce administrator. You have to have Salesforce administrator profile or similar profile with giving access to customization in the setup area. You can check that by clicking your top right hand side corner, going your name and setting, and if you click advanced user detail, you will see your profile. As you can see, my profile is sales system administrator, so I should be able to create an app basically. Okay, so let's go to setup area, and then let's start building our first Salesforce Lightning app. Okay, in order to do that, you just go in an app and then click on App Manager. When you arrive here, as you can see at the top right hand side corner, you see new Lightning app and new connected app. So there are two type of app you can make. One connected app is basically allow you to connect your Salesforce to external system. So that is called connected app. We are not creating connected app. We are creating Lightning app, which is normally we use for day-to-day business. So we're gonna use a new Lightning app. You will give a name. So we have a choose name to be let's create the fundraising app. So I'm gonna give a name to fundraising. Developer name automatically pick that up. You can give something meaningful description. For example, we are saying that this is a Lightning app that replaced the classic fundraising app. You can select your logo that you want to do that. So let me do that. And then obviously you can have the primary color hex value as well. You can also use your org themes if you want to. And then this is just branding for your app. Click next page, and next page give you all the default option, standard navigation and console navigation. Basically, console and standard navigation. It's let me show you that how would you do that. So what that means. So if I go to, so you can see this is a standard navigation currently. But if I switch to the console app, there are that's called a console app as well. Sales and service consoles. If I select the sales console, you can see how it present is every record it open as a tab basically. So if I go to account and click this account, you can see it's open as a tab. If I go to now contact, and then if I open this contact, you can see it's open as a tab. So you are switching the the whatever the object you want to open the record from in the drop down list, and selecting that, and then opening the record on the tab. So this is a console version of the app. But you can have the non-console, which is a standard navigation. So we're going to create a standard navigation, not a console navigation. But obviously, if you are creating console app, then just go ahead and then use the console navigation. Supported form factor we're gonna use for desktop and phone form factor. You can obviously create the app that only support the desktop, or that can only support the phone if you want to, if there is a business requirement. Um, and then you just set of experience. You just select the whatever full set of options. And then we don't want to disable anything. So app personalized setting. So we'll not check that. And then we go to next page. Here there is a utility bar you can add if you want to over here. If you have so in utility bar, for example, like this, you can see this is utility bar. So we are not adding any utility bar, but if you have some certain requirement, you can certainly add that. And then here we're gonna add navigation item. At the moment, we haven't created the record page or home page. We will come back over here. We will come back here to when we create a home page and record page to add over here. So at the moment, we're just gonna click next. We will obviously you can made available this app for community user as well as the standard user. Just we are creating for Salesforce license. So we just going to select the one that day-to-day business that use. For example, support profile, sales profile, obviously marketing profile. And then we going to have solution manager, standard user, and system administrator, and standard platform user. I guess let's pick just this is enough. So you can just select the whatever the profile you would want to give access to this app. So, and if user login with, for example, any other profile marketing user, they won't see this app, and that it won't be available for them to select. Okay, so save and finish. Perfect. So we have got our app. Now what we need to do, as we talk about that, you have the different tab in the app. We're gonna create that and then add to that app. So in order to do that, we are going to go to call something on Lightning App Builder in order to create the pages. So first thing first, we want to do just click a new button in order to create a uh, new page. As you can see, this screen will allow you to select you want to create a home page, app page, or record page. So these three type of page you can create in Lightning. So we will create a first home page, and then give a name or home page. Let's wait for choose a page template. I think it's loading. Okay. Choose page template. Okay, clone form. We're gonna select the home page homepage default, as it suggests. By default, Salesforce giving us option. Um, so yep, let's go for that. So here we have a home page, and then oh, interesting. So if you select actually existing template, then you have got all component by default added as well. Obviously, if you don't want to do that, then what you can do. Let me show you again. This is a good option to show you. So the if you select for example new, let's go back again and create home page, and then Oh, here we are. Okay, so well, this choosing the page template wasn't displaying last time. Obviously, you can, as you see, you can clone from home page, clone from Salesforce default page. That's comes built in. All the components will add for you as well. For example, today's event, today's task and key deal. You we going to do the same basically. So we're gonna select a standard home page, which is the same as this one, standard home page. But we're gonna do that. We are going to add those component, so that I want to take you through the all available component on our home page. Okay, so we'll select a standard home page and then click finish. And in here, then we need to add a component, as you can see. So the first thing first, we want to add a component in the home page is assistant. So let's add assistant component. This would go to right hand side of the page. We're gonna add a performance. So where we are with the performance, yeah, here we are. So performance component in the middle, and then lower bottom part, we're gonna add two component, today's event and today's task. Obviously, there are, but the point to make is that you can select any other component if you have a correct business use case. As you can see, all these component available. For example, you can use that. On top of it, you can also get some component from App Exchange if you really. For example, some of the component comes built in. For example, student success, package and other Salesforce default non-profit or education architect, EDA, package. When you install, you can use that, or any other custom, you can get from App Exchange. There are App Exchange paid solution available, unpaid, free also solution available. You can use that, and then you can use this component to drag and drop on your homepage. And that's about homepage really. You just click activate, and when you want to activate that, here is one of the important point. You can activate, so you can make available this homepage not just for the fundraising app, obviously, but any other app. So for example, every single app in your org, Salesforce org, you can make available this homepage. So that means it's assigned as org default. But obviously, we have created this particular app, the specific to fundraising. So I'm not assigning to org default. I'm gonna assign to the only the fundraising app. So and then save. Obviously, you are free to assign to even app and profile. But well, it doesn't really require. When do you think app and profile is required? When you have multiple homepage for that particular app, then you want to show different homepage for example manager, sales manager, and then different homepage for sales representative, sales rep. So that case you can go by this combination app and profiles. You can assign app to the fundraising, and then you can then select the particular profile. So it will only show you this app, this homepage to that particular app, and then with the particular profile. At the moment, we are just creating one homepage for a whole app. So we just go by just the app default. Okay, so we have created our one page, home page. As you can see, it's showing over here. Now we're gonna create now record page. So let's quickly create a record page, obviously, and I'm gonna select the record page. And as we discuss, You are migrating one classic app to Lightning. So what you do is we have just created a home page. Now you are creating record page for every other tab. For example, for opportunity tab, for account tab, for contact tab, or case tab. Each and every tab you will create a record page. Okay, so let's do that. And let's give a name to a new opportunity page. And we're gonna select the opportunity and then click next. This is very important, choosing the page template. You obviously, as we said, that you can select the opportunity group view or full view, you can see, or you can see record, and you have the standard component. So it will automatically add all the components. We will build by adding the components, so that we can show you how you can add those components. So let's go through all the options available. You have a group header and one region, as it shows how it looks like on desktop, how it looks like on a tablet, how it looks like on a phone. Well, tablet portrait mode, and then landscape mode, and then mobile. And this is a header and left sidebar, you can see. This is a header and only one region, header and right sidebar. I'm just going to show you all the options. Basically, these are the options available. Please present to the business when you do the discovery session, or when you do the requirement session, to just to understand what are the options available, and let business choose. You have got the header and three region, got header and two equal region. You have header, subheader, and a left sidebar. The subheader is basically used for the what you call it, a path component. So let me show you what I mean. So if you go to opportunity page, you have this path component, as you can see. Whereas if I go to some other page, for example, contact, there is no path component. So you don't select that header and subheader. You just select the header and left sidebar or right sidebar. But we are creating a subheader because we are creating opportunity page, obviously. So before we do that, let's look at the all other option available. You got one region. There is just plain full page. You can use this basically. Sometime you are building the custom component, that you managing the whole, you want to control your whole of the option available for the user. So you can select the one region. There are a component available for a pin header, obviously what previously we have seen with the header and three region, similar to that, but it just allow you to pin the header. So what that means, when you scroll the page, your header will be header won't be this highlight panel won't be scrolling it. It will just pinned. Same way you can just pin header and left sidebar, and then only right side going to be scroll. um, Same option for pin header and left sidebar, three region, pin, only pin the left sidebar. So all of the option available, different option, pin left sidebar, pin right sidebar, and left sidebar, pin only right sidebar, a printable view, three region, and yeah, pretty much it, the all the options. So please make sure that you should run through your business user and let them select. Obviously, as we discussed, we are creating the opportunity base, so we're gonna go by header, subheader, and left sidebar, and then click finish. Once we get to here, we're gonna start adding our component, obviously, that we need on here. So first thing first, we want to add a highlight panel over here into top portion of the page. So let's find the highlight panel. Here we are. So we'll add header panel. Then we want to add path component. So let's add a path component. to the second, next to the header component. And then we're gonna add chatter component to lower right side region. So let's do that. Highlight panel at the top, path component next to that, and then chatter component to the right hand side. And then in the middle, we're gonna add a tab. So let's add a tab to the lower left region. Let's find the tab. Here we are. So tab comes with the two default tabs, related and detail, as you see. In order to move the tab, you have to go on your side here. That you can move actually which one you want to first, which one on the next. We're gonna add a new tab actually. So for the recent item. So let's add a new tab. And then adding the tab, by default name would be detail. So what you can do is just go click on here and then select the custom and then give a name and then done. So you got recent tab. And then we also want to add activity tab. Let's add new another tab. Again, it's gonna be detail. So we're gonna select go at the top scrolling bar and then select the custom and then give a name. And then, okay, now we want to arrange that. Obviously, we want recent item to be first. So let's push recent item at the first. Then we want related next, and then detail, and then activity. Yeah, I think that's about it. Oh yeah. Now what we need to do now, each and every tab we need to add a component to that. So in a detail tab, we're gonna add record detail component that will show us record detail. In activity, we're gonna add, as the name suggested, activity component. And in related, we're gonna add related component. So let's find related list. And then we want to add a recent item, which is in here. And let's add that. And that's really it. We have created a new record page, replacing the obviously classic tab, so which is great. And then obviously you have other option. You want to select number of record to display 3, or or more than 3, or you can arrange the tab. As I talk to you, show you, you have different layout available. You can have 3 panel, different header option and different pin header and all the option available. So these are the option not available in a classic. So that's what the Lightning provide you, the all the options. And you can obviously have the other component that you can add to the page. If you have other idea, if you have other requirement for the business, then go for it. You can also get some of the custom component from the app exchange. Some are lot of them are free, and some of them are paid as well, depending on the requirement. So you don't have to reinvent the wheel. And then I think we need to save it, and then when we save, it will ask to activate that again. As we talk about that, we can create this particular page to be available to combination of available for whole org. That means any app, we can add this page to, or you can do the app default, so that with this page it only available that particular specific app, which is what we're going to do that, because we have created this page to specific to fundraising. And then you can select the desktop and phone and then click next and then save. Obviously you can select app record type and profile, so it will allow you, because the what happen is opportunity have different record type. And then, so if you have a multiple record type, you could have multiple opportunity page, that you can one page for the one record type, second page for second record type, and then we can assign to relevant profile for that particular record type. So so you'll select the app record type and profile to be made available to that particular page. So lot of possibility compared to classic, as you can see. We don't want to make things complicated because we are just, making you the we don't want to confuse you, so we just gonna go for the, most default possible, default option from the Salesforce, and then click save. Now we have created home page, we have created record page. Do repeat for the all your classic app, all the record tab that you have. Create the all the repeating the same process, creating the record pages as many as you want. And then once you finish that, and then let's go back to the fundraising app that we built, and then add these two pages to whatever the pages we created. So I'm just gonna go back and then go to fundraising app. And then we will add those navigation item. It's called navigation item that we created. So home page. And then we have added opportunity page. Let's add that. And obviously, as I said, if you created more pages, more record pages, please add that over here and then click save. And you know the which profile we have enabled. These are the profile able to access this app. So let's have a look and see, how does our app looks like. So I'm gonna go in app launcher. Let me refresh the page. And then I'm gonna go and select the app launcher and then view all. You can see our fundraising app is available to select. And you can see that we have created two pages, home page and record pages. The both of them available over here. And you can see that the those component that we added. Well, performance component you can add a report to that, so that it will give you the particular business department or business user to their area of their performance. Obviously assistant will show you all the available events and those features. And then today's task and today's event show you relevant event and task information. Obviously there are more options available. We are not going in too much in detail, obviously. But if I want to go back to the Lightning app builder and editing the page. Obviously, you can actually, if I go back to new opportunity page and click edit, what you can do, if you want to add more component to this, for example, opportunity page, obviously you can go back and edit that and then add more component as and when required. Um, and if you want to find out more about more information about each of component, you have a trailhead to really or help pages available for that. And you can obviously, for example, accordion, if I go to the help pages, um, you can search in help pages, you can search in a trailhead. You'll have those information available, obviously, for accordion or any other component that you want to find out more. And if you want to use that, this short video is not going to be enough for to go over each and every component, but you are feel free to investigate, then add those components. It's just a case of drag and drop and just find out what is usefulness of the business. That's nothing complicated in here. And here we have actually migrated our home and opportunity tab from classic. So for example, if I go to classic, let me switch to classic. And then if you would have been, and let me go to the sales tab, which has opportunity page. You can see the opportunity page, how it looks like in a classic, and we have migrated that home page to the Lightning page. So all it requires you to create a opportunity Lightning page, and then one app that you can put together all the classic app, all the tabs from the classic app. And then this is how you can migrate, app by app by app, because you don't want to make things complicated migrating whole Salesforce whole Salesforce instance. It could be overwhelming. It could be create problem for training to business user. So this is most simplest and most easiest way to migrate, one app by one app. And this is actually all we want to show you. Let me take you back to the Lightning, and then end the recording with our home page, or our app page basically. So yeah, that's really all we need to show you.